Hello, Libra. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. Libra, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you, and I'd like you to know something about August. This is for August 2026. But I want you to know that August isn't just about getting lucky. It's about visibility and explosion. And it's happening for a specific powerful reason. Jupiter is currently transiting through Leo, lighting up your 11th house of community, Libra, networking, and long-term goals. Because of this transit, the world is finally seeing the reach of your vision. You are moving out of the soul lane and into a position of collective influence. This is the moment where your personal connections, your friends, and your professional network transform into your greatest assets. You aren't just working, you're expanding your influence. The obstacles of being heard have been cleared. The spotlight is officially on your ability to lead, and your tribe is ready to carry you to the next level. This is the universe clearing the path for you to turn your vision into a reality. Today, we aren't just looking at the stars, we are applying concrete clarity to the coffee grounds to see exactly where your energy needs to go this month. So have a look at your cup. It's incredible, as always. Wow. There's so much happening. We're going to start right at the beginning. And the first thing I see here, I see a lot of clouds. And clearing the clouds. A heavy fog of hesitation, doubt, and moments where you simply cannot see the path forward. Maybe you were going through this because it's changing. This confusion, this indecisiveness is creating misunderstandings that are weighing on you. But look closely. I'm looking closely, and you need to look at it. Number 6 is here very strong. There's also the letter K. There's also the letter N. K for kangaroo, N for no. Appearing here, connected to you. Chinese year of the snake, very strong. The number 6 frequency is of healing. This fog is not permanent, Libra. The healing of these doubts is currently already has begun. That's why I said to you, I feel like it's begun already. K, connected to someone you may be collaborating with. N, connecting to someone that you might have also been dealing with, who might have been supportive in your clarity. I do see you facing a period of caution. You're dealing with competition, power struggles, and individuals who are actively challenging your authority. It is frustrating, and frankly, I see the emotional exhaustion it is causing you. You feel trapped in a conflict that seems to have no exit, leaving you, Libra, deeply dissatisfied. But then comes the moon, and the moon rises. And this is where it helps you with its light to reveal to you. It's shining its light on your path with a lot of revelations, helping you break through the depression, the exhaustion, and the noise. You are empowered, Libra, by the heavens, by the universe. This is your moment to fight for your independence, to reclaim your time, and to rebuild your confidence. For those of you born in the year, Chinese year of the monkey, Chinese year of the tiger, Chinese year of the snake, those Librans who are dealing with or born in September, or dealing with someone born in September, pay close attention. Something massive is shifting for you. Look for the letters A, N for no, D for dog, A for apple, as signposts of this change. There's also another letter. I'm trying to see, what is this? It's S, that's what it is. It's an S for sweet. This could be someone born in the year of the monkey impacting your life, or someone born in the Chinese year of the snake. Trust in the divine plan, because your cycle of sacrifice is ending. You are spending too long. You have already spent. I feel like it's past and present. It's like you're emerging into the new. You have spent too long putting your own interests aside to ensure the success of others. But that karmic chapter is closing. All the pieces are falling into place. You are going to see that. I see unexpected finances, travel, and even a shift in your home or career. I know there is grief. The loss of someone is still resting on your heart, but your long quest is finally reaching its conclusion. You have been pulled between two places for too long, but your perception is shifting. You are being renewed. I see a wave of renewal clearing the air. Actually, it is demanding clear the air. Something is coming from a great distance to meet you. Do not let habits of remembering the past and the grief that comes from it compromise your health or your future. You are a natural problem solver, Libra. You are observant. Use your inherent magical power. Focus on the present and move forward. You are not just surviving this transition, you are succeeding. And Jupiter will see to that. Now, Libra, as I move to the second section, let's identify the players, the collaborators currently moving through your space. Everything we just discussed, the conflict, the authority, the struggle, the collaboration, the shift, the chapters, it's all happening in connection to specific energies around you. I see the influence of those born in the Chinese year of the ox buffalo. Very strong. These are the individuals who, whether intentionally or not, have been contributing to the recent hardship in your life. But hear this clearly, Libra. This is a chapter that is now closing. I'm also seeing very strong Aquarius energy and Aries energy present in your field. These are major players, dynamics, perhaps a bit unpredictable and definitely significant in the push and pull you have been feeling. Beyond the signs, there is a heavy earth energy here, grounding this entire situation. Maybe it's someone, your partner, someone close to you, or your best friend, or someone that you work with that you can trust. This is linked to those of you born in the Chinese year of the dog, the snake, the tiger, the rooster. Whether these represent people who have been challenging you, or whether they reflect your own internal energy if you were born in these years, or like I said, those who are collaborating with you. They are the key to unlocking this transition. Libra, you're being asked to observe these people with concrete clarity. Don't let their energy distract you from your path. You now know exactly who is in your orbit, and you have the power to decide how much space they are allowed to occupy in your new liberated chapter. Now I move on to the next chapter here, the section 3, which is all about home, money, finances. Let's talk about your resources. I see a purse in your field, but there is a hole in it. This is a warning. There is financial leak somewhere. You're taking risks, often at face value maybe, without interrogating the foundation of the situation. You aren't digging deep enough into the why before you commit. Remember the why when something lucrative appears. Whether you are employed, self-employed, or working from home, you need a new money strategy. You must stop skimming the surfaces, interrogate everything, every step you take when it comes to major financial burdens. I'm seeing symbols of WC, the World Cup, World Cup soccer, and a specific connection to a Bitcoin. That's strange. A coin, which I can only think of a Bitcoin. Coin-based, maybe a coin-based investment like a laundry. Coin-based. Very strange. World Cup. Could there be a Bitcoin connected to the World Cup soccer? I don't know. If you're looking into these, be exceptionally careful. Think it through. But here is where the energy shifts, which is really interesting, because I see the number 8, the sign of infinite abundance, and an anchor, which demands endurance, fortitude, and stability from you. It demands this from you. So you're moving like the tortoise, slow, steady, and something inevitable is taking place. I see a branch of clovers, not one clover, but a branch of them, bringing you luck, happy coincidences, and a chance to encounter with someone very special in your life. This isn't just luck. It is a reward for you, for all your efforts, to increase your efforts. The transformation is coming. I see a major rise in your financial capacity, a true financial boom. I see money with wings on it. That's shocking. You're moving from leaking resources to managing a flow so powerful that you aren't just securing your own future. You're becoming the pillar for your family. You will have power. I see a lot of power. You will have the power to help those in need, establishing a legacy of stability. Libra, success is all over the place for you. In your investments, in your trade, it's on the horizon. But you must be the navigator. Assess the information, plug the holes in your purse, and prepare for the rise. You are building something that is meant to last. Section 4. Wow. Celebrations. Finally, Libra, we arrive at the celebrations. I see you surrounded by friends, laughing, eating, and drinking. Truly in your element, enjoying. These are 2 dogs, a snake, a dragon, and a buffalo again by your side, representing loyal family members or best friends who are your rock. Actually, 2 dogs I see and 2 snakes, 1 buffalo, and 1 dragon. Lock yourself in for this. This is really intriguing what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a cobweb. But it isn't something to fear, because in the midst of this cobweb, there are 2 roses. It is holding these 2 beautiful roses. This is a powerful message of protection. Not your normal protection. This is a very special protection. You and your closest allies are being shielded. Your family, allies, shielded from negative forces beyond your control. You are safe, and someone incredible is watching over you. Someone wonderful is bringing this energy and shielding you. And then I see the shift. A major, incredible spiritual partnership is beginning. I see a beautiful star in the midst of a sphere. This is about a person that carries strong Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is overwhelming them. Even if they're born as a different sign, they have Sagittarius very strong. They're governed by Jupiter, the planet of expansion and wisdom. This person is very wise. Just like you, they have navigated their own fair share of sorrow and conflict, but they have come out of it with an incredible analytical mind. They are logical, they are honest, and they find humor even in the toughest situations. I am seeing two monkeys appearing here. This person could be born in the year of the monkey, or perhaps this is your own year of birth, or the new person that's arriving in your life, signifying that this is your time. A powerful attraction is forming, chemistry that is building into something deep and lasting. The connection, I'm trying to connect this with that. The connection is going to be triggering an environmental change that elevates your entire life. You're moving to a higher rank, transcending to a new level of success. I see you disconnecting from the daily grind. Perhaps a retreat or a beautiful vacation to fully step into this new frequency, a new lifestyle, an absolutely new lifestyle. Libra, the path ahead is smooth sailing. I'm really loving this for you. You are no longer just dreaming. You're walking straight into the life you've always envisioned. Follow that dream, trust the connection, and allow yourself to rise. You have earned this next level. Wow, love that. I got goosebumps all over. Being a Libra, it does affect me on a grand scale also. Now, I have finished this, but I'm going to be delivering to you the words that I get in meditation. Now, I've written everything down, and let me go through it. Libra, take a deep breath. As we settle into this space, the heavens, or the universe, but I work with the heavens have shared specific keys to guide your evolution this month of August. The first energy that represents itself is law and justice. You are being called to stand in your courage. If you are dealing with legal matters or finding yourself in the face of a trial, know that justice is aligning in your favor. This is not just a hurdle. It is a test of your life's purpose. You may feel conflict, and you may find yourself in survival mode for a time. But hear this, you will be relieved with this cycle finally closing. The future is waiting, but it requires you to release the grip of the past. You've got to let go of the past, Libra. Even as you process the grief or your losses, know that healing is on the horizon. I see a connection forming. Someone is entering your sphere, perhaps an air energy, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, or Sagittarius, or someone you meet during the Gemini season, perhaps. I'm not really sure. I'm sure of one thing. I'm showing the energy of the ox buffalo again, specifically those born in February. Aquarius or Pisces. Aquarius or Pisces oxen, something about them. Whether this is an Aquarius ox or a Pisces ox, this connection is bringing you a wave of strong transformation and luck. Now, this can also be someone who is very much entangled with or connected with an Aquarius ox or a Pisces ox that's bringing or being the cause of the transformation of luck in your life. This can be very easily an air energy because I did see very strong Libra and very strong Sagittarius and strong Gemini in your reading. Pay attention to the number 2. Again, number 2 is connected to the Chinese year of the buffalo, but it's also vibrating with the buffalo and the month of February, making a cycle that will fully bloom in early 2027. This is a period of deep abundance and the stabilization of your most important partnerships. Finally, I'm shown the power of number 8. Number 8 is connected to the Chinese. It vibrates the frequency of the goat. The month of August also, and ultimately transcending of your ranking. For those of you carrying the energy of Leo or Virgo, August 2026 is your gateway. You are not or dealing with, if you're collaborating with or your partner could be born Leo or Virgo. This applies to you. It's just pointing it out. You're not just moving forward, you are leveling up. You are reaching a state of higher consciousness and authority. Trust the process, Libra. Trust the heavens. From the justice of the courts to the abundance of your partnerships, every piece of this meditation is a guidepost. You are protected, you are growing, and you are transcending. And that is the end of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Libra. Do give me a thumbs up. I wish you infinite blessings and namaste.